The 1960s was a time when car designers dreamed big. American automakers weren't just building cars, they were imagining the future. From wild shapes to engines that ran on strange fuels, concept cars became symbols of luxury, power, and possibility. Today, we're counting down 10 of the most luxurious American concept cars from the 60s. Let's begin with number 10, 1950, Buick XP300. The 1960 Plymouth XNR was a wild, one-of-a-kind concept car that looked more like a comic book rocket than a real vehicle. Designed by Virgil Exner, hence the name XNR, it broke all the rules of car design at the time. The car had an unusual, asymmetrical body. The driver's seat sat alone under a bubble-like windscreen, while the passenger side was lower and more open. It looked sharp, sleek, and futuristic, with tail fins and a pointed front that made it seem like it could fly. Under the hood, the XNR was powered by a 225 cubic inch slant-six engine that produced around 250 horsepower. Impressive for a concept of that era. But this car wasn't built for speed. It was made to grab attention and show what Chrysler could do if it dared to think outside the box. Though it was never intended for mass production, the XNR became a symbol of creative freedom in American car design. Only one was ever made, and after changing hands multiple times, including a long stay in the Middle East, it was finally restored and remains one of the most valuable concept cars in the world today, a true futuristic beauty of the 60s. Number 9, 1962, Ford Cougar 406 Concept. The 1962 Ford Cougar 406 Concept was a bold vision of what a futuristic sports car could be. Low to the ground, wide in stance, and shaped like a missile, it had sleek curves, pop-up headlights, and dramatic gull-wing doors that opened upwards like wings, something rarely seen in American cars at the time. Its long hood hid a powerful 406 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering serious horsepower and a deep, aggressive growl that matched its fierce appearance. Inside, the Cougar 406 was just as impressive. The interior was luxurious and space-age, featuring aircraft-inspired seats and a cockpit-style dashboard that made drivers feel like they were flying rather than driving. Everything about the car screamed innovation and power. Though Ford never intended to put it into production, the Cougar 406 played a key role in shaping the design of future Ford vehicles, especially in the Mustang and Cougar lineups. Today, it stands as a striking example of 1960s American concept car creativity, a car that dared to dream beyond its time. Number 8, 1961, Chevrolet Corvair Testudo. The 1961 Chevrolet Corvair Testudo was a futuristic concept car that looked more like a spaceship than a vehicle from the early 60s. Designed by Giorgetto Giugiaro at Bertone in Italy, the Testudo took the basic Corvair platform and transformed it into a sleek, exotic machine. It sat extremely low to the ground with a long front end and a short rear. Its most striking feature was the single-piece glass canopy that opened forward, combining the windshield and roof into one dramatic element. The smooth, rounded body had almost no sharp edges, creating a seamless, aerodynamic look far ahead of its time. Pop-up headlights, a clamshell hood, and tucked-in wheels gave it a space-age vibe rarely seen in American car designs. Under the skin, it still had the standard rear-mounted, air-cooled six-cylinder engine with just 81 horsepower. But the Testudo wasn't about speed, it was about vision. Though it never went into production, this one-off concept influenced many sports car designs that followed, making it a legendary piece of automotive history. Number 7, 1965 Dodge Diora. The 1965 Dodge Diora is one of the most iconic and futuristic custom vehicles ever built. Designed by the famous Alexander brothers and based on a Dodge A100 pickup, the Diora completely reimagined what a truck could look like. It didn't even have traditional doors. Instead, you entered through the front by lifting the windshield and swiveling the steering column to the side. This wild feature gave it a space-age vibe, making it seem like something out of a science fiction movie. The body was radically modified with a smooth, low-slung shape that hid its truck origins. The bed was covered and styled to carry surfboards, adding a California beach culture feel to its bold design. It featured a mid-engine layout, placing the engine behind the front seats to give the cabin more space and balance. Although the Diora wasn't built for speed or performance, its purpose was to showcase creativity and futuristic design. It won the Riddler Award at the 1967 Detroit Autorama and became a symbol of custom car excellence. The Diora later became even more famous when Mattel released it as one of the original Hot Wheels cars in 1968, securing its place in pop culture. History number 6. 1963 Buick Riviera Silver Arrow. The 1963 Buick Riviera Silver Arrow was a stunning concept car that redefined American luxury and design. Created by GM's legendary designer Bill Mitchell, it was a sleeker, more futuristic version of the already stylish Riviera. The Silver Arrow featured a special silver paint job, a sharply sculpted body, and hidden headlights that gave it a mysterious, high-tech look. Its lowered roofline and fastback rear made it look more like a European Grand Tourer than a typical American car. Inside, the Silver Arrow was all about elegance and innovation. It had plush leather seats, a center console with advanced controls, and plenty of chrome and wood trim. Although it used the same powerful V8 engine found in the standard Riviera, the real focus was on style and presence. This was Buick's bold statement that American cars could be both powerful and refined. The Silver Arrow wasn't mass-produced, but it became an inspiration for future Riviera models. It remains a legendary example of 1960s automotive creativity and forward-thinking design. Number 5. 1962. Ford Mustang I concept. The 1962 Ford Mustang I concept was the very first vision of what would become one of America's most iconic cars. Unlike the later muscle car version, the Mustang I was a small, lightweight, two-seater sports car with a futuristic design. It featured a low-slung body, a mid-mounted V4 engine, and exposed wheels that made it look like a race car built for speed and performance. Ford designed it to appeal to younger drivers and sports car enthusiasts. It was never meant for mass production, but it gained major attention and helped Ford test the waters for a new kind of car. Even though the final Mustang released in 1964 was a bigger four-seater coupe with a front engine, the Mustang I set the tone. Its bold styling and sporty spirit carried over into the production model, laying the foundation for the legendary Mustang legacy that still thrives today. Number 4. 1964. Pontiac Banshee XP 833. The 1964 Pontiac Banshee XP 833 was a sleek, futuristic concept car created by General Motors to compete with the growing popularity of small, sporty vehicles like the Ford Mustang. Designed by John DeLorean, it featured a long hood, short rear deck, and pop-up headlights, styling elements that would later influence future Corvettes and Firebirds. Although the Banshee came with a modest straight-six engine, its lightweight, fiberglass body and low-slung design gave it an aggressive, performance-oriented look. Many believed it could have been a true Corvette competitor, offering similar style and speed at a lower cost. However, GM feared the Banshee would hurt Corvette sales, so the project was canceled before it could reach production. Despite this, the Banshee XP 833 remains one of the most admired concept cars of the 1960s, remembered for its striking appearance and influence on later GM models. Only 2 prototypes were ever built, making it a rare icon. Number 3. 1961. Chrysler Falcon. The 1961 Chrysler Falcon was a bold concept car that combined luxury, power, and futuristic design. It featured a sleek, low-slung body with a wide front, grille and flowing lines, giving it an elegant, modern appearance. Inside, the Falcon offered a premium interior filled with leather seats, chrome accents, and advanced features for its time. Under the hood, it was powered by a strong 3A3 cubic inch V8 engine, delivering impressive performance to match its stylish looks. Built on a shortened chassis, the Falcon was designed for both speed and smooth handling. Although it never reached production, the Falcon represented Chrysler's vision for the future, where comfort and power could coexist in a sleek, sporty package. It remains a striking example of early 1960s automotive innovation and continues to inspire car designers and enthusiasts to this day. Number 2. 1969. Lincoln Continental MK280 Concept Coupe. The 1969 Lincoln Continental MK280 Concept Coupe was a bold take on American luxury. Designed as an ultra-premium personal coupe, it featured a long, commanding body with a formal roofline and signature hidden headlamps. The grille was wide and imposing, echoing Lincoln's growing ambition in the luxury market. Inside, The cabin was loaded with advanced features for its time: power windows, power seats, and even an integrated telephone. Rich leather and wood trim gave it an upscale first-class feel. Under the hood, it carried a powerful 460 cubic inch V8 engine, offering the quiet, effortless ride of a true land yacht. Although it was never mass-produced, this concept car set the tone for future Lincoln designs. Its blend of size, power, and elegance influenced the styling of the 1970s Lincoln lineup and helped define luxury for a generation. Number 1. 1963 Cadillac Cyclone XP74. The 1963 Cadillac Cyclone XP74 was a futuristic concept car that looked straight out of a sci-fi movie. Its missile-shaped body, bubble-top glass, and radar sensors set it apart from anything seen before. Designed to showcase Cadillac's vision of future driving, it featured innovative technology like front-opening doors and a crash avoidance system, years ahead of its time. The car was powered by a powerful V8 engine and included a system that could alert drivers to nearby objects, offering a glimpse into the future of modern sensors. Its sleek, aggressive design, combined with advanced features, made the Cyclone a true showpiece of Cadillac's engineering capabilities. Although it never went into production, the Cadillac Cyclone XP74 remains a symbol of bold automotive innovation and an important milestone in the history of concept cars. These amazing concept cars from the 60s may never have reached regular roads, but they changed how people imagined cars. They mixed luxury, creativity, and future technology to create vehicles that were truly unforgettable. Which one was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing automotive history.